cooking up a fine burglar, a state representative dumping water into a colleague's bag, and hey, can someone get this cute cat out of my ugly tires? Hey, I'm Greg Ott, and we're rounding up a bunch of crazy news all recently caught on camera here on your daily news refresh. Before we load the film, give us a like and a hot subscribe to tell the algorithm you want more weird and interesting news stories in your feed. Thanks. So if you catch a burglar inside your home, what do? Politely encourage them to leave? Give them what they want? Well, if you're this guy, maybe you just scare them off with a frying pan.
At that point, it was kind of fight or flight, and I'd rather do the fighting.
So on Thursday, a guy in Chicago got an alert from his security system about a break-in at his house. And when he got there, well, he took handle of the situation, quite literally.
Came in the house, I looked, if there was an available weapon. There was a frying pan laying there, so I grabbed the frying pan, and at the same time, the burglar came down the stairs.
Yeah, in the same manner as Tom and Jerry or the baby from Dinosaurs,
not the mama.
Our man with the pan chased this alleged burglar out of the house and across the yard, taking a significant swing just as the cops arrived, who eventually take the guy down across the street.
This could have had a different ending, and I'm glad it had a good ending. My wife's not happy about the decision I made. Probably wouldn't do it again, but it is what it is.
Now, in case you've ever wondered about the effectiveness of a frying pan in a combat situation, one of the medieval weapons guys at the Shadiversity YouTube channel actually did a deep dive into how a frying pan would fare as a force multiplying weapon in a desperate situation, concluding,
"It's certainly better than nothing, but it's not the best thing you pick. And so if you just have it on you and you need something to club someone with, sure, absolutely. Yeah, of course you could use it. Sam, good on ya."
On Twitter, this homeowner posted videos and photos of the whole incident, writing, "The burglar is lucky the cops came. I was putting a good beating on him. He owes me a new drying pan." And later that night, his night to cook, he actually pan-fried some swordfish in butter and garlic. Not with that same pan, though. He needs to fix the other one. Why would somebody do this? There's a tote bag of mine, and yeah, I don't have any oatmeal or ramen in there. It's just a normal tote bag that's now soaking wet. So yeah, fair question, but I'm just some idiot with a YouTube channel and a soaky sack. I'm not a state legislator in Vermont. Take a look at this video from April out of Vermont State House. Wow, a coat rack. Just wait. Yeah, this woman here approaches a bag on a hook and dumps a cup of water into this bag. And no, she's not trying to help out a desperate cactus or something. That's not even her bag.
There were very few occasions when it wasn't wet at lunchtime, and then by the end of the day, it was wet.
That's the voice of Jim Carroll, a Democratic representative in the Vermont State House, who for months was perplexed as to who the hell was watering his damn bag. And this video here is from a spy camera that he set up, where just days after that last incident in April, you can see Jim go up to his bag here, walk away, and seconds later, that same lady returns to the bag with another cup and dumps more water into the thing. Now, it turns out that woman pouring the water isn't some disgruntled constituent that's upset fish isn't stopping in Burlington on this year's summer tour. No, that woman is Republican State Representative Mary Morrissey, whose committee room is just across the hall from Jim. So wait, why exactly would this Republican State Representative be pouring water into the bag of her Democratic colleague? I mean, sure, polarization in our two-party dominated political system has been getting worse in recent years, and is certainly manifesting itself in wet and wild ways. As we told you recently here on your daily news refresh, please subscribe, supporters of Donald Trump have recently taken to wearing adult undergarments at political rallies and sporting the phrase, "real men wear diapers," as an apparent means of defending the felonious former president over claims that he wears and soils adult diapers. But in the case of this water bag here, it appears to have started happening following Jim's arrest on DUI charges back in February, which he's pleaded not guilty on and is due back in court in July. After he returned from treatment in March, that's when he says these waterfalls started happening nearly every day. And after recently meeting with legislative leaders and confronting Mary with the evidence that she's the one behind the leaky tote, she apologized and also claimed to be confused over this whole thing herself.
Quite honestly, I don't know why I did it. I was not meaning to hurt Jim. It was something certainly very out of character for me, and I am ashamed of myself.
Mary has since been removed from a key committee, and the Speaker of the Vermont House has said that the integrity and decorum of our legislative proceedings and of legislators are of paramount importance, and any actions or behaviors that compromise these values will be thoroughly investigated and addressed.
I wanted to keep this as quiet as possible, but I wanted also to make it clear to her that this was serious and that there should be consequences for what she did.
After reports of the soaky sack emerged from a local Vermont news outlet, Jim says he reluctantly released these videos in the interest of transparency. And on Wednesday, Mary expressed regret to everyone from the floor of the House, captured in this wonderful angle of just the backs of their heads.
I hope Jim, my legislative colleagues,
all of our State House staff and those who work in this building and the citizens of Vermont can forgive me.
You know, after 5 months of that, and it was torment. There's no doubt about it, with me anyway. There's going to be some work to be done between the two of us.
An ethics panel is investigating everything that went down, and lawmakers are facilitating a space for these two to repair their relations. If anything, their water cooler talk now should be pretty interesting. Finally, here's a kitten trapped between some tires. You see? What did I tell you? So this is newly released police video out of Portage County, Ohio.
If you lift it and it doesn't work, will you be willing to loosen the wheel?
Back in May, a truck driver was doing a pre-trip inspection on the Ohio Turnpike when he discovered this kitten trapped between the dual tires of his semi.
Let's pause, stop.
The truck driver, some cops, and some others then worked to remove the tires.
It's gonna ride that hub
For a
on
little
the way out, and then I'm gonna lean it against this way. So you guys gotta be ready to go in there and catch it.
Okay.
Everybody got gloves on?
Yep. Yeah. Man, he really don't want to come out of there. Come on. Come on. All you gotta do is come out.
A moment later, voila.
Okay.
See him? I got the wheel.
Yep. There we go. There we go.
Yeah, they saved this adorable kitten and placed it in an adorable cardboard box. Ohio State Highway Patrol said they turned the cat over to the Portage Animal Protective League. And hey, if you're the kind of person who's into seeing animals get stuck inside of things, well, you've come to the right channel. In March, we brought you this video of a dog getting its head stuck inside of a tire, and in February, another dog who got stuck inside of a biscotti container. And then, of course, last year, a bunch of raccoons who got their heads stuck in a bunch of different jars. I'm Greg Ott, and this is the kind of stuff we bring you here on your daily news refresh. Let us know what you think of these stories in the comments, and subscribe to get more stuff like this in your feed each and every day. Bye.